Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians Cast, episode 403. I'm your host, Matrixlord 212, and I'm with Connor Smyth. What's up?
I'm alright, how are you?
All right, so I had a podcast already today with Alexis. Now I've got Connor. I want to keep it like, low amount of members on here so we could have enough say, because I know we did a huge Zoom yesterday, and a lot of people didn't get to talk. Then we were on time constraints. So, Connor, what did you think of the episode?
I think it was great. I think that it was definitely has the potential to be one of the best Doctors ever.
Okay. Now, we know, keep in mind that the 12th Doctor wasn't really himself until the end. Okay, so we haven't really seen him as the Doctor completely regenerated yet. So his best is yet to come still. So,
yeah.
What did you like best about the episode?
I like the fact that the Doctor was a bit angry and he was a bit. He won't take no crap from anyone.
Right.
He does things his own way, and basically.
Which people wanted, I think. I mean, we wanted that. We expected Peter Capaldi to be like that. Oh, and we have the other Connor.
Hello.
What's up?
How are you?
Connor Farley, right?
Yep.
Okay. Take a deep breath.
Well, I thought the standout thing of the whole entire episode was Capaldi. I mean, I know he wasn't exactly being the Doctor until the end, but still, the way he played the whole part throughout the whole episode, the psychotic nature, the confused man, good. I really enjoyed that. The monster was pretty good, pretty sinister. I like the dark atmospheric feel of the episode. I just think that Doctor Who has evolved a little bit more, and it's going to get even better. And I'm so excited. So.
Now, do you feel that every episode should be like this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you looking for a darker season?
Yeah.
For a darker season?
I prefer.
Okay. What's up, Tim?
What's up?
All right. So, I'm trying to get a lower amount of members on the PicCast so we have enough time for people to talk. Plus, we're back to our Google Hangouts. What can you say about Deep Breath you didn't say yesterday? You saw it a couple times, right?
Me? Yeah.
Okay.
No, I thought it was a great episode. I thought it was a great beginning, brand new beginning. For you get the feeling that the combination of the 50th and the Christmas last year was like the end of a time. Like the end of a period. And this is all brand new.
Right.
Brand new Doctor.
I got that feel too.
And he was great. I think he was very doctorish throughout. I mean, he reminded you so much of previous Doctors, just the way he acted. I mean, so I thought it was a brilliant episode. Lots of fun.
Now, what did you rate it?
10, obviously.
10. Okay. Connor Smyth.
I would rate it out of 10, 11.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
It's so great.
And Connor Farley.
I've watched it 3 times since yesterday now, and I rate it a 10. It was an 8 originally, but it's a 10 now. So.
I have to see it a couple more times. Right now, my rating stands. I didn't get to say yesterday because I got kicked out of the Zoom. From my scale 1 to 10, with 6 being passing, I rated an 8. But again, my rating may change to a 9 or 10, depending.
Where do you feel it is lacking?
No. It passed. I mean, if 6 is just passing and 8, I feel that the dialogue is perfect between Peter Capaldi and Jenna Louise Coleman. A different take. I like Manifest Janine Strax. I like the whole, door, boring, window, that's me. Like, you get a real excitement when he was fighting with the guy who was Elizabeth Sladen's husband. I didn't realize that.
The Trump,
yeah.
He was talking in a Scottish accent. I thought that was the funniest thing, especially the dialogue between Strax and Clara. What I felt was lacking a little bit was that it got very dark with the I know it's the Clockwork Droids, but nobody really knew it was the Clockwork Droids until you hear, sister ship of the Madame de Pompadour. Now, they didn't look like the Clockwork Droids, of course, but I kind of felt a little bit that it was very, very dark. It was sort of like if you're a child watching it, okay, which they say it's for all ages, it would have been really scary. I mean, it was like kind of like a horror light episode where when he left her, I don't like that, but when he left her, she was like petrified and she's holding her breath, and it was very, very dark, darker than we've seen. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. But what I do kind of feel is that you have one of the greatest episodes I love is A Girl in the Fireplace. Now, of course, we wanted this. We wanted somehow a connection to that. We got it, and I'm not trying to be a hypocrite, but if you know the Girl in the Fireplace episode, the ship of the Madame de Pompadour, okay, was not traveling through time, but they had time windows because they didn't have the parts. They ran out of the parts. So they wound up killing the crew, okay, with the purpose being that they needed the head of Madame de Pompadour, okay? Now you have a ship that's related to that instead of having time windows, actually went back in time, I guess by accident, to the dawn of time, and have already, like, tried to rebuild themselves through dinosaurs and everything in the past. And that's why when the dinosaur appeared, they were like, oh, this is great. We have this, you know, this will help our ship immensely. But there wasn't, like, and their thing was about getting to the promised land, okay? Now, you know, I kind of feel like things are a little bit skewed because to me, it kind of takes away from the Girl in the Fireplace a little bit, only because the original reason why they absorbed the crew was because they ran out of the parts. So now you have another ship that's connected to that, and instead of, like I really want to know, hopefully they explain it better, what accident made them go back in time, and now they're in the same situation that the Madame de Pompadour was in, where they had to absorb the crew and absorb people and stuff like that. Where did this whole Promised Land thing get out of? From human history? I mean, what was the purpose of the Madame de Pompadour, the Marie Antoinette, and other ships that had nothing to do with time travel that all of a sudden is like time travel? And that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like
that was a whole different story, though, wasn't it? The Girl in the Fireplace is more of a romantic story, you know. It's different. But
the overall, right? It was that they ran out of the parts, so they absorbed the crew. But why would a second ship, same thing happen? That kind of like, I felt in that sense, the rating goes down to me. It had nothing to do with Peter Capaldi, had nothing to do with Jenna Louise Coleman, had nothing to do with every single aspect of the episode, with the exception of the the SS Marie Antoinette. Yeah.
As is your want, I think once again you read too much into things sometimes.
No,
I mean, he made it clear. Capaldi, I mean, the doctor tells the guy. You didn't remember. Hold on. Right now. He's been around. These creatures have been around since the dawn of time now, collecting body parts.
Right.
And what they've also done is absorbed all the mythological stuff that humans believe, such as religion and Promised Land, all that stuff. And you know, at the end of the episode, we still don't know what the Promised Land is, but I mean. You know, what they point out is this guy is actually more human than robot at the end.
Correct.
Which is why.
Correct. But my point is, what was the purpose of the ship? What is the purpose before they went back in time by accident? Okay. What was the purpose of Madame de Pompadour when they built the ship? Was it always meant to kill the crew and get Madame de Pompadour's head? I mean, was that what it's always meant to be? I mean. That's the thing where the writing gets skewed, because you have to have a reason why a similar thing happened to a sister ship of the Madame de Pompadour. I think that's what people don't understand when it comes to me not giving the episode a 10, which I never even got to say yesterday. Stupid Zoom zapped out on me and Alec. But again, I think Peter Capaldi is going to be probably one of the best doctors. I think Jenna Louise Coleman is going to be absolutely more fantastic this year than last year, and I wish she would stay. But I think that the episodes will be a lot better. I think that the episodes will be not as dark, but at the end of the day, we can't always have dark. You can't always have depression, morbid, gothic, bleak darkness in the episode. You have to have some type of place you're going, some type of promised land, some type of thing that's going to make a happy thing. I mean, I'm hearing bleak things about a consequence or something in the finale, and bad things happening. But you can't have all bleak. 'Cause if you have all bleak and all darkness and whatever, then people are not going to like it all.
Well, don't you think they leveled it out pretty well with the comedy? Because I thought it was pretty funny too.
Yeah, I think Strax was.
Oh no! Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I like the episode. I'm just saying that I want to see where they go with the next couple episodes in the direction. It is a new beginning. It is a different take, but I don't think every episode is going to be like Deep Breath at all. In fact, I think there's going to be episodes where I'm going to give it like a 20 or a 10, and it's going to be completely different. Which that's what the Doctor episodes are, but. I don't think it's all going to be like dark like this. What's up, Danette?
Hello.
All right, so we were just going deep about the deep breath. Excuse me, the pun there. With the SS Marie Antoinette, and I was really trying to find out like how that's related to the Madame de Pompadour. The same exact circumstance, the same exact thing they had to absorb the crew. But in their case, they didn't have time windows. They somehow went back in time. Overshot their mark and went back to the dawn of time. So, what did you? My main thing I want to know from the group is, are you happy with the choice of this villain? I'm gonna go with Danette first.
Well, no, I'm not. I mean,
okay.
I mean, they could have, done something different instead of kind of rehashing an old villain, because they've already done that.
Right. Okay. But
me.
Overall, you liked it.
Yeah, overall I did, yeah.
Okay. See, that's what I'm trying to say. You could like the episode a lot, but there could be something in it you didn't like. Now, Connor Smyth. You there?
Yeah, I quite enjoyed the episode. As I've said, I liked the idea of that the Doctor, like as Rivers said, rule number 1, the Doctor lies. That the Doctor's beginning to lie about things, and like he said, killing is not in my basic program. Well, he was lying, and I think this Doctor.
Well, no, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Okay, because again, he doesn't kill the Doctor, because the moment he kills, he's not the Doctor anymore. If you remember Beast Below, okay. Something may happen where he may have to stop them in self-defense, and they may die. I don't think he just pushed them over the thing. Now, as much as we want Peter Capaldi to be a dark Doctor or a better Doctor, a tough Doctor, he's still the Doctor. He's not going to be killing people. So I don't think at all, in any way, shape, or form, that he pushed them and killed them. But yeah,
they had a fight. They might have had a fight, but we don't know, because all we see is his hat fall down the clock tower of Big Ben, and then we see his body through a spike, and then it goes to the place, and then it's Peter Capaldi. But I also got a sense when I watched this of taking humans and using them to power a ship, like in the Lodger. I got a sense of that.
Well, it's going to Fireplace. That's where it came from. That's the same type of. It's the sister ship of the Madame de Pompadour.
Yeah, I know, but I just got the sense of. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but it makes sense in my head. But I just.
Oh, it makes sense in my head too. But I'm just saying that, I would have chose a different villain. As much as I love going to Fireplace.
For a starter episode, I think they should have chose like a darker villain.
Okay.
I thought this was dark enough.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I know what you say, not in a sense of body parts, but I get you. Okay.
I didn't want them to go straight into a Dalek episode, which I like.
No, nobody wants that.
Episode.
Nobody wants that. You want somebody different. I know.
Yeah.
Okay, Connor Farley.
Yeah, I thought the villain was a great choice. I mean, someone who a robot that kills humans for body parts. I mean, what as the Doctor described it, Sweeney Todd without the pies. I mean, how can you get more darker than that? It's because Sweeney Todd's pretty dark, isn't it? So,
yeah.
I thought that. Yeah, I thought it was a great choice of villain. And I actually do think that he pushed him, but it's open to interpretation. That's just my...
No way.
That's just my
There was no way he pushed him in my eyes. But, okay. Tim, did he push him?
No, it's more than likely he convinced him to kill himself, telling him that
Right.
he probably convinced him that's the only way to get to your promised land, not knowing that that's where he was going to end up. I mean, but wait, I thought it was a good villain because it remains to be seen what their place is in the series, because we do have an arc going on here.
Right,
We don't know who Missy is and what this is all going to add up to. So, I mean, it remains to be seen. So,
Right, maybe she built the ships.
I also think that the as dark as the episode is perceived to be, it was pretty much leveled out with comedy as well. Because
Yes.
Farley was very funny all throughout. He had a lot of good lines. He performed it really, really good. You know, that you've always got Strax there being silly. So I mean, it was
Above average
it was-
lines, I would say.
Did you?
I mean,
Did anyone else hear that Deep Breath was being slammed?
I heard
Right.
from the kiss by Madame Vastra and Jenny,
Yeah.
which is ridiculous.
Yeah, I think that's
And she
ridiculous.
was giving her oxygen, first of all, so it wasn't meant to be a kiss anyway. But that's the
Yeah.
bunch of
Yeah.
trolls and haters out there.
Yeah, I think that's silly because Captain Jack Harkness kissed the Ninth Doctor on the mouth for at least.
They're just
5
these are a bunch
10
of trolls and
seconds.
idiots that just are making a stink about something that doesn't need to be. Just like they said Moffat was a womanizer or something stupid. Like, you know, it's all
They're saying
wrong.
it's
They're trying to hate.
inappropriate, but that's
It's
just
no
life, isn't
hatred.
it?
It's haters. Look at Art's show, right? We did shows last night, and I got like 44 dislikes, probably from the same person that has 44 channels. Okay, and now the ratings are back on people, by the way, it's because so it's fair for everybody to like it too. But haters are gonna hate, you know, and that's the bottom line. So, you know, you just gotta like know what's true and what's not true. I think the episode was phenomenal. You know, and I don't think that they meant to do anything with other than her share the oxygen. It wasn't meant to be like a kiss like that. That was just stupid that they rate it like that. So,
It's just homophobic bullying.
and that's wrong. And that's wrong. Any type of bullying is wrong. Even people on their own show, if they don't agree what we agree with, like, you know, for anybody off air to attack anybody is absolutely absurd. So, and I heard about that throughout the night. So, you know, bullying in any form is no good. All right, everybody's entitled to their opinion, and that's it.
But
you know, me, I have an open mind to change my opinion and watch the episode multiple times, and then have the balls to come on here and say, hey, by the way, I saw Day of the Doctor like 20 times and I loved it, or Time of the Doctor, and I can, because, you know, that's the way I am. But anybody that says that a person's a terrible person for not liking this or not liking that is just wrong.
but it's just as well though that just because people disagree with you doesn't mean they're bullying you, as we found
Right,
out
exactly.
with the situation over Star Trek. So I
Right.
mean, nobody was bullied in that video, just as nobody was bullied last night. But yet you've got all these people saying we're all bullies, and
Right.
nobody bullied anybody. We just disagree.
Right,
So-
exactly, and that's in life, you know, that's what happens. You could agree to disagree, okay, but to knock the person so bad because they don't agree with your opinion, you know, there have been evidence of this throughout history. That's just evil, okay, and it's not. You can't force your will as the superior will, the master will, over everybody else's. That's just wrong. So just allow an open forum, have an open mind, where people like it, don't like it, whatever, and you should come back every day or whatever.
I think
Right.
if they dislike it, as long as they give constructive criticism, then it's fine.
Well, first of all, when I get a comment from Jesus, I know it's not Jesus, okay, because I'm very religious, and I know that's obviously stupid of a troll post and stuff like that. And, you know, I don't really, I mean, you look, I've been victimized the whole couple of weeks, you know, haters gonna hate, and, you know, if only this show was actually good, which is they're not, but...
Because
Yeah,
you know
but-
what? I think Jesus has more to worry about than what we think about it.
Exactly.
Doctor Who.
Yeah,
So there you go.
yeah.
And you can send all your tweets to NetSlider25. Thank you.
I love you, Danette. You're the best. So anyway, it's a success. Into the Dalek is coming. Get ready. This is gonna. There's gonna be. I'm guessing there's gonna be some episodes that are coming that are gonna be like well beyond the scale of 1 to 10. I can't wait for those. But again, great beginning for Peter Capaldi. May he reign many years. And that's what I have to say. Any final thoughts?
Yeah, just that I think that we could be getting somewhere with this new Doctor Who, and we might just be lucky enough to have one of the greatest Doctors ever. And yeah,
That's right. That's right.
And if you've got nothing good to say, don't say it.
Exactly.
Right. Gotcha. Connor?
Bring on Series 8. Come on, Capaldi. Yeah. If you don't like the episode, then fine. I mean, post your opinions, whatever, but don't bash others. Give constructive criticism instead of just bashing the hell out of a show. Yeah, that's the message of this, I think.
Danette?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of the season. It looks like it's going to be really interesting.
Me too. Tim?
Yeah. It's great beginning to a great series, I think. I think nobody's going to be disappointed. I mean...
Nobody.
I think, if I have one thing to say, though, that it might have been a mistake to have that scene with Smyth, because it's kind of like throwing catnip at,
A lot of people say that. I don't think so.
I think it was a brilliant send-off. It was a nice little touch there.
I think it was needed, according to the writing.
I do, too. I think the idea was you include that scene because at this point in the show, Clara's representing the audience. And the audience is Matt Smyth. They didn't want him to go. So
it's a reminder. Hey, look, that's me, man.
It's the same guy. So, but I think as far as the kind of like fangirl mentality that just refuses to let Smyth go, that's
life. That's just life, isn't it? The Doctor has to regenerate.
Yeah, but I mean all that did was remind them of what they lost. So that's why a lot of them were upset.
Look, when Peter Capaldi leaves, people are going to be hating on the next Doctor for no reason because, and that's not good either. I mean, I'm sure the next Doctor will be great too.
I like any Doctor as long as they can provide a good show, a good episode. I love any Doctor. They'll be great.
Right.
But it's just a cycle, isn't it? I mean,
yes.
Without regeneration, we wouldn't be this far, so people got to stop complaining.
Well, regenerations happen 12 times now. Why does this one have to be more difficult than the rest?
Well, it happened before, too, whenever Danette left. So, I mean, it's just people have to get used to the new guy.
Yeah.
There's no more 12, it's 24, but whatever. Many more Doctors, and when they're about to run out of regenerations, they'll continue it again. So, all right, gang. Thanks for appearing. Stay tuned for more episodes of the Whovians Cast. Take care. Bye for now.